Popular YouTuber gets arrested. Yes, that's right, LispyJimmy gets arrested on camera. For those of you who don't know, LispyJimmy is a popular gaming YouTuber who has 1.3 million subscribers. Jimmy posted a video on his personal channel explaining what happened. Basically in the video he says he was with his girlfriend driving when a cop pulls him over. Jimmy then asks why he got pulled over, but the cop wouldn't answer. Jimmy continues to ask this question, and when he asks for the third time, the cop grabs him by his collar and throws him against his car, and then proceeds to handcuff him. And then he trips him and throws him on the ground. And his girlfriend caught everything on tape. And you can clearly see that the cop was in the wrong. Jimmy said that he's taking this video to court and he's going to sue the officer that pulled him over. His girlfriend was then asked to exit the vehicle, and the cop begins to search his car and asks Jimmy where's the weed, claiming that he could smell it from driving behind him, and told him that he saw him lighting something, which was just his girlfriend's cigarette. Jimmy did end up getting arrested though for carrying prescription pills without a prescription, which normally wouldn't be a good look. But the pills were just 3 Xanax pills that weren't even his, they were his friends. Jimmy ended the video saying the whole thing was unlawful and he's taking all of this to court. And he thanks his fans for being there for him and showing their support. At the time of this recording, the video is almost at 100,000 views. And in the comments, there's just a bunch of fans showing him their support. Hello all of you lovely people, welcome back. I hope you're having a lovely weekend so far. I'm Court McGinley. Before we get into our stories, I just want to let you know there's a new channel that we're doing called Life's Biggest Questions, where we answer questions like, are aliens real? Will we be able to time travel? And how much pain can humans really handle? If any of those topics sound interesting to you, then the link will be in the description box below. So feel free to check it out. Alright, one more thing. Yesterday you were asked, what do you like to do to stay active? And this is what you guys had to say. Today I want to know, what is your favorite type of content to watch on YouTube? Let me know your answer down in the comments and you might be featured in tomorrow's video. Next, a car plunges 20 feet into the lake and bystanders jump in the lake and try to save the people being trapped in the car. A man and a woman were pulled from a car that was 20 feet underwater. The man was given CPR at the scene and rushed to the hospital, while the woman was pulled from the water by firefighters. Sadly, neither one of them lived. People were just standing around at Hoot Lake in Plymouth when all of a sudden the car reversed into the water and flipped over. Several onlookers dived into the water to try and save the pair from the car. Emergency services including police, firefighters, paramedics, an air ambulance, and a lifeboat were dispatched to the scene shortly before 2 p.m. One local described this as an accident waiting to happen, after a recent campaign was underway to have steps installed near the site of the incident. Our thoughts go out to the families affected. Next, a body of a tiny baby is found in a pile of rubble after an airstrike in Syria. This baby was found following a barrel bomb attack in the city of Aleppo. There were so many babies and young kids that were injured or killed by this attack on a civilian neighborhood. At least 15 civilians, among them 11 children, were killed in this crude and devastating attack. These distressing pictures show the bleak reality for thousands of people who live with the threat of death every day. Hundreds of people have died in the recent weeks as fighting for control of Aleppo, split between the government-held west and rebel-held east, has intensified. Our prayers go out to all of these families. Next, scientists have discovered a ghost galaxy made up almost entirely of dark matter. Astronomers have discovered what they are referring to as a ghost galaxy, as it is almost completely made up of dark matter, which is the mysterious, unseen material that accounts for 27% of the universe. Even though the galaxy named Dragonfly 44 is somewhat nearby, it is so faint that scientists have missed it for decades. Studies have revealed that this is no ordinary collection of stars. While it does contain some normal stars, there aren't many. The remaining 99.99% consists of dark matter, the nature of which is unknown. The Milky Way has more than 100 times more stars than Dragonfly 44. Without the extra gravity of dark matter binding it together, Dragonfly 44 would quickly fall apart. Dark matter is one of the greatest unsolved mysteries of the universe. Next, everyone is going crazy over Kat Von D's cosmetic line, and now people are really getting riled up because she just revealed some amazing new lipstick shades. Kat took to Snapchat to give us a sneak peek of some of her new lipstick colors that will be available very soon. The 3 new colors are going to be added to her holiday collection, which will also be including a beautiful metal matte eyeshadow palette. The 3 new colors are Lolita 2, Double Dare, and Mother. That will make up the Everlasting Obsessed collection. Are you guys going to purchase any of these items mentioned above? If so, let me know down in the comments which ones. Next, a woman claims evil goblins captured her and kept her in a cave for 5 years. Jasmina told a TV station that an evil goblin lured her away from her home, but she was rescued when her family took advice from a witch. Wait, what? Yeah, apparently people don't find this too crazy. According to people living in the area, the goblins and fairies live among many of the Nicaraguan indigenous people. One local even said that currently there are many of these creatures living in their town. Apparently the goblins live in the caves and then they come down to play with the children before luring them back up into their dark caves. A search team was set out and they did end up finding Jasmina in a cave. I'm not really sure if goblins had anything to do with it though. Next, recently Obama put on some virtual reality goggles and the amount of Photoshop pictures this brought on is ridiculous. But but it's hilarious. We get to see him as an X-Men, a Red Sox player, then there's one involving Harambe. It's just a bunch of Photoshop greatness. Next, there was a crazy woman trying to sell crickets and worms on a D train. Someone accidentally bumped into her and she dropped all of the insects all over the subway floor. The woman began to scream and freak out. Someone then pulled the emergency brake and the train skidded to a stop on Manhattan Bridge. This left all the passengers freaking out as they were stuck inside a train with all of these bugs and a crazy woman. This woman was banging on doors and trying to climb out the windows. After witnessing this, some men tried to hold her down, and she started trying to throw up on them and then she peed all over the floor. This is a little too much excitement for one subway ride. Finally, Chick-fil-A changed their menu and people are not happy about it. The fried chicken chain has removed the beloved spicy chicken biscuit from its menu board, and this left customers lashing out on Twitter and Facebook. Apparently, the company switched out the beloved menu item for a healthier option, an egg white grilled chicken and cheese sandwich, called the Egg White Grill. The brand has responded to this with an official statement regarding its spicy menu changes, in which they explained that the spicy sandwich represented 0.5% of the breakfast sales. They also said that they hate disappointing their customers and they know making changes is hard, but they needed to make this change and add healthier options in the morning. To any of you out there who eat at this restaurant, please let me know your thoughts regarding the change down below. Well, that's all the news stories I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to subscribe, tell your friends and family, and I'll see you guys in the next one. So make sure you guys like, subscribe, and comment. We have more awesome LP videos up over here. Feel free, check them out. If you haven't subscribed yet, like I said, please do so. Also, if you'd like, you can follow me on Instagram at Courtney McGinley or my personal vlogging channel, Courtney McGinley Vlogs, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.